Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to Power Rangers Dino Charge, which is the thing that we do on the weekends and things. Yeah, this one's coming out a little bit late. It was a pretty busy weekend. I was doing, it was the Parents' Day weekend thing for the school.
Where he works as a teacher?
Yeah.
He's a teacher.
I teach now. So I had like parent-teacher conferences, and there was a talent show and things like that, and they made me do a little montage video because I do video things.
But as you all know, editing takes a lot of time.
Yes. So I was very, very busy, and then I was very, very sleepy. But there was also one other bit of exciting news. It's an exciting news involving a certain guy.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy. Yes, Mr. David DePaula, also known as Guy, or Agent Y on Database Rangers Power Reviews. He's having a little change in his life gonna be taking place, because Mr. David DePaula and his girlfriend of 5 years, Miss Caitlin Willett,
also known as Agent Q. She's only been in one episode.
I'm going to very quickly flash an image of her now. I can track that down. Good. Yes.
Probably the one with her and me and Steve.
Yes. So she has appeared in the show once before.
And
they've been together for 5 years.
Wait, no.
And this...
It was her and me and Chris. Steve took the picture.
Maybe. Probably. Anyway, the thing that happened this weekend is that he and Caitlin are now engaged.
Up to the question.
He popped the question.
And she said yes.
Yes.
Congratulations on your engagement.
Congratulations, Dave and Caitlin. The internet is congratulating you. It's very exciting.
It's super exciting.
Very exciting.
Extremely exciting.
And I think I've figured out the portmanteau going on here, because even though he's Agent Y, we all better know him as Guy. And if she's Agent Q, GQ. Boom. Love it. Alright. So yes, it looks like there will be another DRPR wedding coming up. I don't know what the timeline's going to be, because it just happened this weekend, but
Dave is getting married.
Dave is getting married. It's pretty exciting. Yes. We are all very happy for the both of them, and we look forward to the impending nuptials. So, yes. Good on them. We are very excited.
Caitlin was also Jake's phantom groomsman.
Yes, this is true. Yeah, as I mentioned before, the way that I did it was Dave and Justin, Mitch Moore-Potsner, were both my best men, so I assigned them colors to differentiate. So I had Dave as my best green groomsman, and Justin as my best blue groomsman, and Caitlin was very, very helpful about
Yeah, she wasn't assigned this position, she just sort of took it upon herself.
She was very helpful
to be awesome.
The weekend of the wedding, running around, doing errands, helping us assemble the Archchuppah.
Yeah, like with no recognition whatsoever, hence...
She became I conferred upon her the title of Phantom Groomsman.
Because yeah, she did a lot of the work and got none of the glory.
Yeah, she did a great job.
And we're so happy that she's going to get to be a bride.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's a nice dance. So yeah, that was the big things.
If her chuppah needs emergency repairs, we'll be there.
Yeah. Well, this is true. Dave is Jewish too. I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of a thing. In case you hadn't picked up on it, like,
yeah,
everyone in our wedding, like all of the adult members of our wedding party, except for the bride, at least mostly Jewish.
Yeah. Then there was my 2 little cousins.
And then your 2 little.
The junior bridesman, the junior groomsman.
But yeah, it's kind of amusing.
Yeah, you're all Jewish.
Yes.
I'm not. I'm left out.
You are by association. It's close enough. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sure there will be plenty of other cool news in the future.
Which is weird.
Yeah. But I believe
cupcakes.
it is time for some Power Rangers.
Cupcakes. Candy, Jack-o'-lantern, ghost, balloon, time, moon.
It's the big 801st episode. I'm not going to keep doing this, but...
You better not.
No, I'm not. AKA the 13th episode of Power Rangers Dino Charge, known as True Black. So, obviously, it's a Kendall episode. I guess that must be what that's referring to. Obviously. Because black and purple are the same thing in Power Rangers. You know that. Okay.
I was wondering where the hell you were going with that.
No, I was just being silly, really. And then I'm like, I can make that connection. Alright, so,
like
I see a bunch of cupcakes that are probably going to spell out Nickelodeon in a minute. So let's do that. We're going to hit play. You guys can watch along with us. And in case you have trouble syncing up, you know where to sync up. Alright. Ready?
Bomb.
And play! Halloween cupcakes. Yes!
Which did not spell out Nickelodeon. We just cut away to Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing, but cupcakes. It's all Halloween.
You really hyped that up.
I don't know.
There was no need to hype that up. See, that little raptor totally did not...
It's a bomb!
You enjoy that far too much.
Yes. But yeah, they didn't seem to really feel like making there be much glow on the one guy. Hey. Ooh. What? Who's this guy, Two-Face?
He calls himself Gold Digger, apparently.
Yeah.
And if you lose, you die.
Huh.
So he's a 50% chance of killing you every single time?
Man. It is really kind of sad how all of these monsters have been, Sledge's prisoners for 65 million years. And now they just call him Master Sledge because they've been just owned by him for 65 million years. It's really tragic,
He is
actually.
still a terrible bounty hunter.
Well, yes. But then again, he was stranded in the middle of nowhere, unable to collect bounties. Go, go, Power Rangers. Don't you ever stop.
Go, go, Power Rangers. You will rise up to the top. Rangers forever.
Dino Charge. All
together.
Ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom.
Dino Rangers, Dino Rangers.
Rangers, Dino Charge. Ba-da-doom.
Jolly Ranchers, now with metal on either end.
Okay, they were just looking for an excuse to take off Tyler's shirt there. There's really no reason for him to be doing. What are you doing?
No, they're not just looking for an excuse to take his shirt off.
Hey, Mark Litton is back!
They're looking for an excuse to show off everybody's current physical prowess.
Yes. But especially the fact that Brendan Mejia, or however it's pronounced, is a circus performer. Yeah. In case you didn't know that, he's an acrobat. He is a flippin' acrobat.
Well, and then we just saw Coda bounce off a tree, and yeah, it's going to be.
But
The Dino Armor X jaws are designed to be that
ooh,
tough.
Dino Armor X jaw. I'm curious. I'm curious. What this is gonna be like. What's gonna happen? Ooh. Okay. Huh. Hey! Nice. That actually worked.
Kendall, did you think to warn Cassie at all, given she's on the other side of the brick wall?
Why do you keep This isn't the first time you've called Shelby Cassie. It's kind of really amusing.
Hurry in my corner.
Oh, sorry, Shelby.
Okay, do you think to freaking warn Shelby at all? Yeah, like, why would you point the drill that goes through everything
Yeah.
at another ranger?
Wait,
t-shirts.
No.
What the?
That crazy.
I'm sorry, N-Zed boys?
Going to that concert tonight, were you?
Well,
Wow.
this is our first
New Zealand boys?
Yeah.
New Zealand.
I'm gonna travel the world.
Okay, that's adorable. But no, Mark Litton wrote this with Chip Lynn, and Mark Litton was one of the very few writers who actually stuck around through the up through Lightspeed Rescue. I think he was one of the last writers, other than Jackie and Judd, still left by Lightspeed Rescue.
More of the N-Zed boys on the radio here.
Yeah.
Fresh. Done.
Don't relax now. Lunch rush.
It's all Poppy.
Where have you been? I need to
Tickets. He's got tickets.
No worries, I'm sure they've got heaps of tickets. They're not that popular.
Are you kidding me?
It's a boy band.
You don't understand. You're from New Zealand.
Oh, you are one of those crazy fans. That's the N-Zed boys, the Kiwi sensation. If you were planning on seeing them tonight, too bad. They are completely sold out.
This is my one chance to see them.
Nickelodeon, when did you become the Disney Channel?
Well, you're not missing anything. Trust me.
I don't know, when they took on Power Rangers, we'll go with that.
I got that.
Hey, man. Lighten up. No hurt feelings. Oh, she's fine.
You are entertainingly insensitive.
Got it.
Alright. No.
Excuse me. Can we get some ketchup?
But of course.
Yes!
It's the return of the stupid reasons that the 6th Ranger is not at the fight.
Each.
That is fantastic. I love it.
Definitely the coordinates.
Well, they don't have a Fran.
This is true.
Ledge found our training area.
Like,
Then again, I wonder who was holding down the restaurant before.
I don't know.
Lucky day.
No,
No!
it's not. No. Ooh, piece of shiny. Ooh, piece of shiny. Ooh, piece of shiny.
It's so shiny.
He just said it too.
I know.
For those of you not watching along with us, he
It's
finally
so
said,
shiny.
"It's so shiny."
Yeah, I know. I feel like him and Emily would get along. He's so sparkly.
I'm sitting here trying to think about why he's so insensitive about the band thing, and all I could think is something really stupid, like his twin brothers in the band.
That would be really amusing. But I feel like she'd probably know about this somehow.
Fraternal twin.
Yeah, fair enough. But even so, if she's a big fan who knows all of them, then she probably knows their siblings too. But he could know them. That could be why he doesn't think they're that big a deal. Also, it's also entirely possible they might not be that big a deal in New Zealand.
You know, like David Hasselhoff is big in Germany?
Yeah, exactly.
Hasselhoff.
Don't go hassling the Hoff.
David Hasselhoff.
Please don't.
That L looks so wrong when it turns metallic.
Why do they do that?
It's like, is
Who
that supposed to be
approved that?
Is that supposed to be parental bonus material? Is mom supposed to laugh at that?
I don't know who approves these things, honestly. Like, I was watching the new Galaxy of the Guardians cartoon earlier.
I'm sorry, it's called Galaxy of the Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy, you know what I
Okay.
mean. Sorry. Maybe I'm still a little tired. Yes.
Rush is cool. Fuzzy hat. Secret jewels.
That's what we know about Russia. Because otherwise you need to start talking about Vladimir Putin. Anyway. Oh, Vlad, he's the dreamiest.
Well, have you seen Vladimir Putin with no shirt on a horse? The internet seems to think he is the dreamiest for reasons I don't understand. They take pictures of him, they post them on Tumblr with like little Bishu sparkles, like he was an anime prince.
He's not an anime prince. He's just the Russian Old Spice man.
Okay, but
I'm on a horse.
have you not seen those pictures of him with the
No,
little
I know what
Bishu
you mean.
sparkles?
I know
Like
what you
he
mean.
was frigging Armstrong
It's
from
just really, really funny.
from what do you call it? Again, this is beer
Full Metal
pong.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is beer pong with no beer.
Yes. That is fascinating. But what was I saying? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon. I was watching that, and there was like a commercial for like the Disney XD shows.
Let it die, let it die. We've had enough merchandising.
They have a show called like Pickle and Peanut or something, and I swear it was just like seizure-inducing Adult Swim random images, and I'm like, how is this for kids? Are kids really like this scattered at this point? They need like just flashing colors and sounds and images rather than actual. Well, I mean, it was just a commercial, but it was still really weird. I saw like a bodybuilder with the head of a panther, and I don't know why.
Well, this is the day and age in which they have that chicken cabbage lollipop shoe show.
No. I mean, like an actual like. This was like a photoshopped image of a bodybuilder with the head of a panther. Banana, goat, cricket. There was some pig.
That.
Pig, banana, goat, cricket. Pig, goat, cricket, banana. I don't know the order. Hey, it's morphin' time. Yeah, you better unleash that power. Boom. Hey, Frankie, you're a good kitty boy.
He's looking over at me like, yeah, I got this. The cat gets jealous.
He's very provincial.
Like, if I try and kiss him, the cat's gonna stick his face in between us. The cat gets jealous.
Hey.
Are you crazy? He's useless. I'll take care of this. Oh, maybe we should help too. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not!
Oh, Curio.
The other cat's not jealous, just this one.
Yeah.
You guys haven't really seen much of the other cat. He
You occasionally see him.
doesn't bother to come for the videos most of the time.
Yeah.
He likes to sleep a lot.
Yeah.
He's a sleepy cat.
That treasure chest is a treasure chest. They can fight without us.
Yep.
Go to
Hey.
what world?
Let's go watch Glitz World, which is the show that we were watching in the other episode. Nice little continuity nod.
Has he got googly eyes on his back?
Possibly. Don't you?
No, just
No.
white circles with no.
Yeah. Hey! Nice timing, Ivan.
Behold, those damsels gave me my first tip. Taller? I agree. Most kind. Feel the wrath.
Wow. Aw.
Oh, Ivan, welcome to modern capitalism.
You don't know what currency is worth. Also, that was his first tip. How long's he been working there now?
I'm going to assume he mostly works in the kitchen.
Fair
You don't
enough.
get tipped back there.
This is true. But that's
We haven't seen him waiting tables yet or bussing.
That is true.
He
That's
came
fair.
running out of the kitchen. I'm going to hope that he's been in the kitchen because otherwise he's terrible
Wait, what?
at customer service.
Why do you suddenly have a random stone tablet?
He duplicated the front part of his garment
Huh, interesting.
in stone.
Whoop. Oh yeah, they're gonna need to use this new Dino X drill thing.
Getting away.
Is it my turn?
Ranger.
That's my good boy.
Wow, Wrench is really like bringing it this episode.
Why do they call him Wrench when he has an axe?
Because he's the engineer.
Finally, I'm going.
Why doesn't he have a wrench?
Why aren't they just
He should have a wrench.
Who fights with a wrench? He
Fights
uses
with a
a wrench. He uses a wrench when he's being an engineer.
Have we seen a wrench?
I think probably his first episode.
Jeepers.
What on earth?
Is it thwomp time? Are we thwomps now?
That was a lot of thwomps.
I can break through his slabs with the Dino Armor X jaws.
Yes, you can.
Dino Charger, ready.
Dino Armor X Jaws.
Where is your collar?
Must come off.
Who slipped his collar again? You slipped his collar again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's out of control.
Whoa, that's weird. Worked fine before.
Stone slab.
Does the dinosaur think he's too inconsiderate to use it?
Maybe. I don't know. That's a strange thing.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how today's lesson, matches in there.
Boom! Oh, that's really uncomfortable. Oh no!
Shelby, Ivan, Tyler, I'll crush you.
He was too inconsiderate to Shelby to use the dino whatsits.
This is terrible. They've just been crushed, like legit crushed.
We're out of range.
How do you survive that?
I have to assume they were pummeled into the ground.
Are you okay?
Tunnel?
Pushed us deep underground.
Yeah.
There's a pocket of air, but it's not gonna last long. We're getting help.
You are incredibly lucky to be alive.
Yeah. Don't... Guys, dig out to the side.
Also, I
Hurry! I know I can save them if the dino armor.
I think they're afraid that if they dig out to the side, then it'll cause it to collapse down.
Something's definitely wrong with it.
It worked when you tested it, and the transmitter says it works now. Somehow the problem is with you.
You think I'm the problem?
Yes.
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe, Coda, it's a long shot, but if it won't work with black energy, maybe it'll work with blue or green. I'll adjust the Dino Armor X charger.
No way this is my fault.
The Black Energen bonded with you not just for your bravery, but for your heart too.
Come again?
If your energy has been disrupted by doing something not true to your heart, the Dino Charger may not work.
You think I did something wrong?
Yeah. You were to Shelby.
Yeah, oddly enough, that didn't seem to affect Tyler or Ivan last episode.
True facts.
I mean, I like that as a mechanism.
Oxygen levels are near critical
Well, maybe they're just...
time. I don't know if these will work.
It would have to be
Energy, but
out of character for them. For it to disrupt their...
Lives are in your hands. Time is of the essence, Rangers.
I mean, it would explain why they weren't winning until they started working together, but
Pickles. Kel?
yeah. Kel Mitchell apparently loves tiny pickles. I don't know what's happening. What is happening?
Pickles taste the same as large pickles.
What?
Tonight, after a brand new Handy Danger at 8.
TV is weird now. I don't know what's going on.
Candy pickles!
What is up with these little orange fluffy things? They're being all slow motion, and I don't... Okay.
They spell
That
out
was
Nickelodeon.
like some Reservoir Dogs business there. That was weird. Hey, Peanuts movie.
The phrase you were looking for was some Reservoir Dogs.
I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Snoopy.
Mr. Rated G.
Like the Peanuts movie.
Ultimate adventure with the Volcano Blast track builder set.
I don't know. I like to aim for Y7
Through wild stuff.
for fantasy violence.
Yeah, way to go. The Volcano Blast.
Oh, you get freaks with it. I mean, you know,
you can get your bookie on.
we did kick Guy in the face,
And celebrate the new movie from Sony Pictures Animation,
Twice.
Hotel Transylvania 2, rated
which
PG,
was fun.
with a freakishly funky toy in your Happy Meal.
I love how it became a running gag despite the fact that we really only did it twice. I gotta
Well,
find...
it also, you shoved it into dialogue every time.
I did. and then I had it on instant...
Kicking him in the face is not what's a meme.
You kicked me in the face.
Him saying you kicked him in the face
Yes.
is what's a running gag.
And then when we had him in the Trickster Treat episode where I put it on instant replay. It was like boom, boom, boom.
Smell the way champagne tastes.
I give
I
way too
think
much.
you're more amused by that than
I
audience.
really am. I really am.
Dave, I'm so sorry.
No, he's also amused by it.
By you kicking him in the face over and over and
Yeah,
over
he
again.
finds it funny too. I actually did deliberately avoid having him get kicked in the face in the last couple fights.
Aw, how nice of you.
No, I felt like
Speaking of
he
things that get
deserved the
kicked
win.
in the face,
What? Oh, WWE business.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they're kicking each other in the face. And apparently now you can put your iPad in and make it the Jumbotron.
I'm... Alright, here's an idea of how much I'm not into pro wrestling. Everybody, most people out there know about the whole thing about Jason David Frank trying to start up the rivalry with CM Punk. And it was a whole internet thing, like, it's pretty much done now, but it was kind of a whole big thing where, you know, after Jason David Frank started being an MMA fighter, mixed martial arts.
Okay, but what's that got to do with wrestling? MMA is real and wrestling is fake.
He tried to get into things with CM Punk and challenge him to a thing. And everybody's like, man, he's just trying to ride off of CM Punk's fame, trying to, you know, get an extra little minute of glory, and CM Punk's like, I don't care about this guy, whatever. The sad thing on my part, I'd never actually heard of CM Punk before this whole thing happened. He's apparently like the most famous MMA wrestler, whatever, fighter.
Wait, is he an MMA fighter or a wrestler?
I don't actually even remember now.
Those are two completely different things.
That's how well I know the thing.
Okay, MMA is legitimate sport. Okay, legitimate. I mean, it's two guys beating the shit out of each other, but it's two guys legitimately beating the shit out of each other. Whereas wrestling...
Okay, maybe he was an MMA fighter.
Is mostly fake, you see. It's all kayfabe and stage stuff, and you should know that.
Apparently those Chargers do not work with the blue and green.
Because Paola does all that. And is also a fantastic stage combat instructor.
Yes.
Because...
Oh, that's right, they're still down there.
Wrestling is fake. MMA is real.
I know you think they're lame. I got that.
Lighten up, man. You hurt feelings. That's it. Shelby, I shouldn't have teased you so much about liking me and N-Zed. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But I did. And that threw off my energy so the dino...
Please forgive me so I can save your life.
I'm sorry.
No, really. Feel better, please.
Shelby!
Oh.
Dino MRX is their only chance.
Yeah, we know. You were apologizing. I mean, ostensibly you were apologizing to be a nice person, but also you were apologizing specifically so you could use the Dino Armor X Charger. Which is a really random little power-up.
Well, I mean, there was the one that turned the T-Rex's neck into a Pachyosaur neck.
There is true. These Dino Chargers are just all over the place.
So a lot of them appear to be attached to dinosaurs that didn't have energems.
Yeah.
So, what was endowed in those dinosaurs that allowed them to be part of this if they didn't get dino gems?
I don't know. I think they just, Why would you do that? No, don't do that! What? Wait, what is this? This looks like some, like, NES... Like...
Mine is the drill that will pierce the heavens!
Okay, yeah, it's like if Gurren Lagann was...
Drilling the
Nintendo
wrong direction.
Wait, why did you guys just pop out of there? Was there, like, an explosion or something? What just happened?
Apparently they were, the way that the thing went down into it compressed all the gas. So not only was there very little air down there, it was also compressed. So it's like,
Sure.
if you put a cork in a soda bottle and then shook it.
Okay.
And it goes... I made that up.
Yeah, you really did, because otherwise that much pressure probably would have killed them.
I know.
It's like a hyperbaric chamber or something.
Is he, or at the very least, if that didn't kill them, coming out of that much pressure would.
Yeah. Like their eyes should just be bloodshot.
Serious case of the bends.
Good thing they have Dino Chargers. Or they have the Energen. They've got superpowers. They're good.
This guy looks like
What
one
do
of
you
the
mean
7
this
dwarves.
time?
You buried them last
You've
time.
already buried them.
So shouldn't it be more like, this time you'll stay buried?
Yes, that would make more sense. Hey.
See, when they do the full ones like this, it reminds me so much of Sailor Moon, which makes sense, because it's cartoon.
Yeah, but obviously Sentai was doing it long before Sailor Moon.
Yeah, but I saw Sailor Moon, you know, during a period of my life where I was remembering shit. Whereas, mostly I watched Power Rangers during a period of my life that's kind of gone. Because I cut out.
Wait, are you saying you don't remember anything from, like, when you were 7?
That's like 2nd grade.
Yeah.
I have very few memories of 2nd grade. Whereas Sailor Moon was on, like, in, like, 7th grade. That's 5 years later.
Yeah.
I remember the inside of my math classroom. I remember that the math teacher turned kind of pinkish red when she was screaming at me. I remember my 2nd grade teacher was named Miss Bonskowski, and he does have, look at that, on the back of him he does have, like, googly eyes.
No, those aren't googly eyes. Actually, that looks like a wind-up key.
Laid flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh. And that's about it. Yeah.
Team Rocket is
2nd grade is, and before that, are not really a thing for me.
Fair enough. But well, you do at least remember Pokemon, I trust?
Pokemon was still on when I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Pokemon didn't come out until I was in 7th grade.
I know Pokemon didn't come out. But did you see the Team Rocket blasting off again that Split Reds just did? That was pretty amazing.
Everybody's already talking about how Pokemon Go is going to result in real-world Team Rocket.
Yeah.
People getting mugged in alleys for their Pokemon on their phone.
That's so terrible. Man. Chase got quite the power-up this episode.
Yeah, he really did. But you know it'll be way less useful from here on out.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because that's how power.
It looks like a Spinosaurus or something.
It looks like Simone the Digger.
No, actually, when he was digging down, do you know what that reminded me of? Who here ever played Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland?
Nope.
No? Oh, that's right, you didn't have a classic NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. That's why I was going, this is like something out of NES. Because you would feed animals candy, and then you could jump inside their skin and become them, which was really weird. But if you fed the mole candy, and then you jumped into the mole, you became a mole, or basically you were Nemo in a mole suit, and then you would dig. You could dig down.
I used to play a game called Playmates on the Super
when you would dig down,
where
it would look like that.
If you got the orange ball of clay, you could turn into a cat, and if you got the gray ball of clay, you could turn into a mouse.
What is up with these giant tablets?
I think the blue ball of clay was a dolphin.
Your gimmick was coins before, and now it's all about the tablets. Man. I mean, like...
I wonder if the coins was just something that was, like, American.
No, they were definitely in the Sentai footage as well. You know me, I keep an eye on these things. Hey!
Perhaps the tablets were some form of ancient Japanese currency?
I do not know.
Or ledgers. They could be the way they, like, kept track of things.
I mean, they may have mentioned what the deal is when they first started using them.
No, they were basically, I am refabricating my codpiece into a tablet.
He may have said something. Ooh. Whoa.
It wouldn't really be solitary, would it? By definition, solitary confinement doesn't have anyone else in it.
I want to know who's in there right now.
Cthulhu.
Seriously, get the money for Cthulhu. You catch Cthulhu, then you're set for life.
They're trying to win.
Oh, right. Right. Wait.
That's the one Power Ranger who's not there. It's him. He's got a Kiwi freaking accent. Chase.
My name is Chase, mate. See you at the concert, Chase and friends.
I'm sorry, how many tickets did this radio station give out?
Apparently 7.
Sorry again about what happened. I need to be with
Also,
Teasing can really happen.
they set up Ivan with a cell phone?
Does that mean you're not as broken down as
Well,
you are?
Come on.
he did already know what a digital self-portrait is.
That doesn't mean he has a cell phone plan. I mean, how much have they set him up now already that he has a cell phone?
Okay, but at this point, he would have been all like, oh, I need to have one of these so I can take my digital self-portraits of me on my horse, in my armor, for my fans. Are you kidding me? At this point, Ivan has a Facebook page. Not a personal Facebook page, though he's probably got one of those as well, but a public figure Facebook page for riding around town on his friggin' horse.
This guy has adapted fast. Frankie is done. Ah, man.
He didn't want to hear me yelling about Ivan and his friggin' horse.
But seriously, like, dude, does he have like his own credit card and everything, bank account, social security number, all that business? Like, they are on
It's
point
entirely
with
possible they just put him on someone else's family plan.
This is also fair. That actually makes a lot more sense.
He doesn't need his own. They just put him on the family plan, and he's sharing data with Kendall or some shit. Anyhow, what was the name of that fighter dude?
Fighter dude?
Yeah, the one that you didn't know whether he worked for the MMA or
Oh, what,
WW.
CM Punk?
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
I'm gonna find out for you. If
Apparently,
CM Punk is
he's like the most famous at whatever he does in the world. So,
CM Punk is MMA, not
I figured he was
wrestling.
okay. So he is MMA. Whatever. I'm sorry. I saw the wrestling thing and it reminded me of it.
Well, see, it would.
I was pretty sure he was MMA.
Full of himself as he is, there would be no point
In challenging
a
a pro wrestler.
wrestler.
Yeah, this is true.
Because the majority of them would have their asses kicked by any MMA fighter, and
Right.
the others
Right.
would prefer to keep their pretty faces and
Right.
still wouldn't fight him. But
Okay, well, anyway.
because some of them actually do have,
Yes.
muscles and fighting skills. They just, have chosen to go into a field that's a little bit more theatrical than pounding the ever. I mean, have you seen MMA fighters after a fight? They're like purple,
Yeah,
kind of
right.
horrible. You come out of a wrestling fight and maybe you're bleeding down the side because you nicked yourself in the scalp with a razor,
right.
but you still look nice in the face.
Right. But no, I just still find it funny because
And it probably pays
apparently he was, everybody claims that he was trying to, make himself relevant again and make him so that he would be famous again by, riding the coattails of this super famous guy who I'd never actually heard of and only heard of because of him. That is irony.
No, I think that just goes to show how sheltered you are.
No, it's. I don't think it comes down to sheltered. It comes down to just I really don't care.
But okay, that how like inured you are from the sports world.
Yeah, I don't follow.
I'm not really in the
any
sports world either, but at least I know that MMA.
No,
and
I know they're two
WWF
different things.
Are two different.
I know
no,
they're
wait,
two
they're not
different
the WWF anymore because that's. Now they're what?
No, I just love how you're like making fun of me for my lack of knowledge, and then you get the acronyms confused.
Wait, okay, so what are they now?
WWE, I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that. Because I said that at the beginning when they were doing the
They
little
were
commercial.
the WWF. They changed.
Yeah. I know.
Because they got in trouble with the World Wildlife Foundation.
Those pandas. You don't want to mess with those pandas. They will mess you up. You've seen what they can do to bamboo. Have you tried to break bamboo? They eat bamboo. It's like bone. It's pretty hardcore.
They eat the leaves, though.
Maybe. It's still hardcore. All I know is this. I'm not going to publicly call out a panda. That panda would mess me up. I'm sure.
I'm sorry, all I can think of right now is this picture that's been going around Tumblr,
Yeah.
where a panda at a zoo fell into the trough, because there's sort of like apparently the way the zoo is,
Yeah.
you know, they've got like, there's the upper area, and then there's like
Yeah.
a sheer cliff.
Right.
And then there's the wall
Right.
that goes straight up to the people who are looking
Yep.
down. And the panda's not supposed to go down the cliff. The panda's supposed to be deterred from, you know, coming near the humans
Right.
by this sheer drop, but the panda apparently slipped.
Yeah.
And there's this picture of the panda trying to climb back up, and then the panda, it's like the second picture, the second picture is captioned, "I was lost, I live here now." And it's just the panda sitting in the trough like,
Panda?
"I give up, I live
Little
here
panda.
now." And then the third picture is the panda handlers, both pushing the panda up like one panda handler is above, pulling on his shoulders, and the panda handler standing in the trough, pushing the panda up from, and the panda handler in the trough is wearing a panda hat, and it's kind of adorable. Sorry.
If it wasn't enough that we are commenting on a Power Rangers episode while you are not, that is playing off screen, now we are actually describing internet pictures for you. You don't need the rest of the internet. Just tune into us. You're good.
Don't start me. I'll just keep going. Don't encourage that. I'm that annoying friend who will message you about 12 times a day with different posts from, like, different social media sites going, "Look at this."
Hey, hon.
Yeah.
Do you want Has Cheeseburger?
I used to Has Cheeseburger. Has Cheeseburger had its day.
Yeah.
It really...
It's done.
That's what I'm on Tumblr now.
You're on so much Tumblr.
Excuse me, Mr. Twitter addict.
I'm not even on Twitter that much anymore.
You were.
I was doing alright for a while there. I should...
You got into, like, Twitter debates and Twitter conversations.
Okay, I did get into that crazy little Twitter debacle with...
Oh, then there was Umberto Gonzalez. That was a whole
business.
other thing.
That was
I got a
pretty
Storify
crazy.
account just for that. So I could chronicle the ridiculousness that was Umberto Gonzalez.
I mean, my only
We
problem...
were all coming at it wrong, though, because I figured it out. Scoop journalism is not the same as real journalism.
Right.
We were all questioning the validity of a story when the point of scoop journalism isn't to be valid, it's to be first.
Yeah.
It's kind of like going to the National Enquirer and asking for sources. They're just like, do you know what publication you've come to?
No. It's really, they're not... They're playing the journalistic lottery here, where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna throw this rumor out there. I'm gonna throw this rumor out there. Hey, I got it. Do I win a pony? It's one of those kind of
Right,
things.
but if you point out the man behind the curtain, they get really cheesed off.
Yeah. Really, I wouldn't be bothered if you weren't stating his rumors as fact.
Well, apparently
if
the
you were just-
entirety of scoop journalism does this. We basically did not realize that he is in a medium where
Yeah.
they all do this.
Yeah, this
so
is
if you
fair.
see the word scoop before the word journalist, you can just ignore everything they say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
I would appreciate it though if you were to actually, if you're going to say that, if you're going to state something as fact, cite a source. Otherwise, state it as rumor. Simple
but
as
if they
that.
state it as rumor, then it's not scoop journalism. That's just the whole genre. That's
very
You
silly.
just have to
It's very silly.
We put them in a box over by the door and ignore them now because
That's what we should do. If they want to be taken, if they want anyone to take their information seriously, state whether it's...
They don't need that. They have the same kind of people who read National
That's true.
Enquirer.
They already have people who really don't care if it's true or not. They just want to know whatever might be.
Right, so that they
true.
can say it to their friends, and so that they can also feel like they knew it first, even though it was in fact a guess.
And ironically, if you want someone who can actually get you scoops on Power Rangers news, I'm more one of those people.
Well, yeah, the Power Force in general just knows way more than Humberto Gonzalez. And that's part of where he misfired in this particular one, because apparently he does this all the time with all different genres, and most of the time people don't give a but most of the time they're not running into a fandom which basically has a main line from God.
Yeah. Like, you know, we don't get that. Most of our scoop
yes,
stuff
most of what you seem to get from Saban
with the releases,
is weird merch that shows up unannounced.
Yeah, this is true.
Like that Zetai suit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the morph suit.
Did you remember when everybody...
Yeah, I posted that on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Do you remember when suddenly there was a bunch of people on Twitter all in the Red Ranger Zetai suit? Yeah, that's because Saban sent them to the whole Power Force.
Right.
So when that sort of thing happens, it's usually because suddenly everyone got mailed one. Like, we also got mailed a box of Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
That had...
because it had the little toy car inside.
It has a Power Rangers toy car in it.
Right.
So you just like, there's a box of Lucky Charms here. Why?
I feel bad
You still haven't eaten those Lucky Charms.
No, I still got them. I don't eat Lucky Charms that often, so I just have the box. Eventually, I'll probably use them. I don't know.
I was gonna say, if you open them, I'll eat them.
Yeah.
I just don't want to open your Power Rangers Lucky Charms.
They're mint condition. You open the Lucky Charms, you'll ruin them.
Dude, the car is what you got to worry about. It's
I
probably
know.
inside a little plastic baggie.
Yeah, I know.
Underneath the bag
all the
of cereal.
and
okay,
business.
because you don't actually put the toy inside the bag of cereal.
What?
And Parker, you don't actually put the money inside the bag of cereal either.
Leverage
What are you
again.
thinking?
She's watching.
Now
Leverage
there's
again.
money all over your food.
She
Not
watches
that you
so
care.
much Leverage. What are the actual? Because I know there are cereal pieces too. What are the cereal pieces that aren't marshmallow?
Cereal?
What are they shaped like? I feel like they must be shaped like something.
Asterisks, mostly.
Asterisks.
They're just little puffs.
Okay, they're shaped like an asterisk is very different from a poof. An asterisk is a very defined shape. You're gonna go get the Lucky Charms now, aren't you? All right. So that was a fun little filler episode. I feel like Chase should not have tried to drill straight down through the thing.
Like jacks? Like
What do they look like?
bad clovers?
What do they? What are they, like little crosses?
Little poof crossy things.
Oh, okay, so they're like little crosses. That's what it is.
Little round crosses.
Yeah, I still got the same with the little Power Ranger car. This arrived in the mail for me a while ago. Like, last year, maybe. I forget exactly how long we've had it.
Well, we're supposed to eat it by September of 2015, so... It was a while ago now.
Oh no, the Lucky Charms might expire.
We should
Because
really eat these soon.
it's totally made of real food.
Hey now, the puffs kind of are.
Kind of. Maybe, who knows? I don't know what any of
I'm
the
pretty sure
materials
the
are there.
marshmallows are not real food, but I'm pretty sure that the cardboard-tasting puffs are, in fact...
I'm honestly not convinced that cereal
some form of
marshmallows are real
carbohydrate.
marshmallows.
They're not. That's not even a... That's... Nobody... I'm sorry, did you think that most of us actually thought they were real marshmallows?
Well, they
They're
refer
not.
to the... I'm not even sure what a fake marshmallow is. I don't even know what a real marshmallow versus a fake marshmallow is. Who knows these things?
A real marshmallow has a certain degree of gooiness to it.
Yeah. Well, I know that. Well, the mini marshmallows have no gooiness. I don't know what a mini marshmallow is.
Well, there's mini marshmallows that are gooey, and then there's micro marshmallows or cereal marshmallows,
Right.
which are essentially made out of the same thing.
Yeah.
Which is basically sugar consistency type thing, with none of the usual gummy portions of an actual marshmallow,
Right.
because the moisture would allow those to go bad.
Right.
Whereas the ones with
point.
no moisture in them
Yeah.
cannot go bad, and are
don't know if
generally consumed
What
in a
happens
liquid. Okay,
to
that
a
makes them
marshmallow
reconstituted.
when it goes bad?
It grows stuff.
Really?
Unless
I've never seen a marshmallow go
unless
bad.
it
I don't know.
desiccates. Okay, there's two ways a marshmallow goes.
I'm betting it desiccates usually.
No,
It
two ways a marshmallow
It can
goes.
grow stuff?
It can grow stuff. It depends on how you
I don't know if I
stored
want to
it.
see this, but I don't think I've ever seen
If you
something
store
grow on
your
a marshmallow.
marshmallows in a dry place, they desiccate.
Right.
If you store your marshmallows in a humid place,
Then-
they grow stuff.
Then
They also
then
kind of-
that's how you get the end
They
of
also
Ghostbusters.
congeal.
That's how you get the end of Ghostbusters.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, yes.
Stay Puft
Come here. Come here.
There might be an Oliver.
Come here.
Hey, Oliver.
You don't come on camera enough, my baby boy. Who is my boy?
He's very fluffy.
So fluffy.
So yes.
So fluffy.
So any thoughts
He's
about?
so fluffy.
No. The correct intonation is he's so fluffy. You gotta do it like it's a little bit more. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Anyway. So yeah. I'm Database Ranger, not Database Marshmallow or Database MMA Fighting. I'm Database Ranger. That is my area of expertise. Now, come here, you little fluffy cat. Regarding the Dino Charge episode, any final thoughts? It was kind of a cute little character focus
When you ask
thing.
me for my final thoughts, I always feel like I'm Jerry Springer.
No, none of that.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that.
Ali.
No, that now you're
No?
now I'm thinking about boxing,
Okay.
as in Muhammad Ali.
You gonna
He is
float?
purring to beat the band.
Well, he's already floating like a butterfly with all that fur there.
There he goes again.
And with the claws, he can definitely sting like a bait. But yeah, I'm hoping that soon we get a little bit back into story. It is nice. We have been having these nice little fillers for these 2 episodes. I mean, the last episode was sort of the, new ranger learns how to work with one of the existing rangers kind of episode. And now we got our a little filler episode, which is nice.
It was a little bit weird
What?
that, this whole suddenly I need to be a just, but he was holding the ball.
Yeah, but
I mean, some shows hand their characters the idiot ball. This one decided to hand them an ball.
yeah. Well, if anyone's gonna randomly be insensitive, it would probably be Chase. Like, it fits his character. Although I am amused that Shelby is totally into a New Zealand pop band. I would also be really, really... You know what would be amazing?
What?
If this actually kicked off an arc that had something to do with the New Zealand pop band. Like, the next episode, they actually go to the concert, and then this somehow kicks off some sort of story arc.
The Aqua Ranger is a member of the New Zealand Boys.
That would be really funny. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past this show. They've been doing crazy stuff like that.
Every time they say N-Zed, I keep thinking it's some sort of new zombie.
But yeah, I'm curious to see.
He's relishing his time on camera now that he's figured out what's going on.
He loves just being around people when he's actually in the mood to be around people.
Yeah, he's just like, look at me, I'm staring straight at the camera.
Yeah. You know what was weird with the last episode? The 800th episode has actually had really poor ratings. I was kind of surprised. It had the lowest ratings of any premiere on Nickelodeon so far, which
really weird.
Yeah, because we were plugging it as, hey, 800th episode. But I guess
everybody was on board that 800th episode train, but apparently the memo did not get out.
Kids. Apparently not so much with the kids. Well, also...
The kids haven't been alive for 800 episodes.
This is true. Yeah, if you've been around for all 800 episodes, you're no longer a child. But I guess maybe it got thrown off a little bit by...
well, there was the Worldwide Day of Play the week before.
Yeah, that was the week before, wasn't it? That's what I thought.
And children have short
yeah, preemption can
spans.
hurt things.
They'd be like, you know what? I think I'm going to go out and play again this week like I did last week.
And it probably didn't get that much play on TV as being the 800th episode. I'm not sure.
I didn't see anything about that, but then again, I don't watch that much Nickelodeon.
Yeah, exactly. But I
not ever since Avatar ended.
But hopefully this one did a little better, and hopefully they'll regain their ratings. Because Dino Charge is, right now, just being solid Power Rangers, which is nice. Like, now it's no longer, trying to establish itself or anything. We're not in the midst of a story. It's just being good old-fashioned, solid Power Rangers. And it was great to see Mark Litton back in the writing staff. I chatted with him a bit at Power Morphicon, and there was a and it was sort of implied that he may have been in talks with Chip Lynn, and now we have confirmation that he's helping out with the writing for Dino Charge, and that's great. It's good to see James W. Bates last week, Mark Litton this week. Who knows? Maybe Chip might be able to convince Jackie to come back on board. I don't know. I think she's moved on at this point. But
seems to have. I mean, if you listen to Seamus's interview.
Yeah, but I mean, it's great to see some old writers coming back and getting a chance to work with Chip again, or for the first time in case of James. So yeah, good times. Good to see the old school Power Ranger feel. And nice way to sort of tie it into the powers. I think they left Tyler, Shelby, and Ivan under that tablet for a very long time. But fun times. Good
Not their focus episode.
Yeah, no. But yeah, just good old-fashioned filler Power Rangers. Very much a classic feel.
Keep saying filler. I'm just going to pull out my filler Winnie comics, and then you're going to have to put, mosaic on screen because
I'm not. No. Anyway, so I think that's it for this week. Once congratulations to Dave and Caitlin on your engagement.
Congratulations. Oliver says congratulations.
Oliver also says congratulations, and I'm sure all you guys out there supporting DR Productions also offer your congratulations, I hope. Anyway, I think that's enough for this week. So until next time, farewell, Ranger fans,
and let the power protect you.
Congrats, Dave!
He's not going to read the comments on this.
And Caitlin.